Howdy folks, welcome back to Cray Outdoors. This is the town where I grew up. I had a bachelor party to come out here to go to this weekend. So we're out here and decided to do some fishing while we're out here. It's the next day after the bachelor party. So for now we're going to continue to fish here in the Jamestown, Falconer area where I grew up and see what we can catch. This river is known for muskie and smallmouth. At this time of year, smallmouth is probably the main thing that we're going to be catching and targeting. So hopefully we can catch some big smallies. Fish of the day, what have we got here? Rock bass. Hit a spinner. I'm guessing that's what I missed on my first cast. He hit that spinner like a ton of bricks. Not that big of a fish for the size spinner I'm using. I'm using a pike spinner. There are pike in here too. Something a little bit bigger, I think. Is that a giant rock bass? Oh no, smallmouth. Alright. Spinner's doing some work here. Sort of surprised they're not hitting the tube. Maybe the tube's becoming too... Normally, you know, I don't do well on spinners because everybody uses spinners. And I catch them more on soft plastics because not as many people use those down here. I'm wondering if my videos are starting to have it where people are starting to use, you know, tubes more often in this river, and how spinners are starting to work. I don't know. It's 2 fish in a row on the spinner. Check it out, goodies. I snagged someone else's line. Is that a Challenger minnow? Please be a Challenger minnow. Oh no, husky jerk. I think this is a husky jerk. Not 100% sure. No rust on those hooks. Check that out, guys. Beautiful bait right there. Just got me an $8 bait. Somebody had monofilament line. I'm using 50-pound braid. There's a lot of snags in here. This doesn't look like excellent smallmouth fishing. I don't know what does. Look at that log jam there. Nice run here. Got the oxygenated water coming off the weir right there. Guarantee you there's some smallmouth in this hole. Granted, this spot does get a lot of fishing pressure. However, we might be the first people to fish it today. We're out here early, so, you know, we get up before everybody else. Early bird catches the fish. Oop, there we go. Oh, I missed him. Gonna bite on the first cast again. Didn't seem very big. There are some big smallies in here, though. I'll tell you that. Well, there he goes. Got him. Yeah, I got that hit on film, too. Is that a largemouth? There are largemouth in here, too. That is a largemouth. Tiny little largemouth. Alright. I don't want to get too close to this run here and spook the fish. Again, this spot gets a lot of fishing pressure, so these fish are going to be spooky. Alright, well, it's starting to thunder and rain, and my phone got an alert for a severe thunderstorm warning. I think it's probably about our cue to get out of here. Alrighty folks, so here we are now in Falconer, the town that I grew up in. You can see the thunderstorm coming and the direction that it's traveling. It's traveling pretty fast. You can see here's about where we are now. We're right on the edge of it. You can see, however, down here in the Panama area, it's a little bit farther south. The worst of the thunderstorms aren't hitting it. This lingering rain looks like it's... Basically, it looks like if we go to Panama, we're going to be in the clear. So, what I need to do today, actually, is I need to go and pick up my tuxedo for the wedding, which is next weekend at Men's Wearhouse. There's not a Men's Wearhouse in Olean, so I can only go to the one out here in Lakewood. But they don't open till noon. It's a Sunday. So we've got 2 hours to kill. I don't know what else to do other than fish. Now, the whole time that I lived in Falconer, people were always talking about the Panama ponds. I heard so much about the good bass fishing at the Panama ponds, and it was on the to-do list to find them. but I never found them. I ended up moving to Olean, and you know, Panama's a pretty long drive from Olean. However, in the situation we are in right now, with 2 hours to kill, and we can go longer. I mean, Men's Warehouse is open till 5. We can fish all day. I've got nothing going on today, so I think today might be the day to go and find the Panama ponds. You can see here's where we are now in Falconer, and Panama is like right down over here somewhere, and that's kind of near Lakewood, which is where I need to end up anyway. It's in that general direction. I guess Panama's about the same distance from Lakewood as Falconer is, you know, 20 minutes or something like that. So yeah, today's about to turn into a whole new adventure. I was not in any way, shape, or form planning to go out and find new fishing spots today. I was planning to stay here and fish in the Jamestown area. However, with these thunderstorms rolling through and the rain and stuff, yeah, looks like Panama's the direction to go. We're gonna find the Panama ponds and finally fish these dang things. Well, here we are. Good news is we are out of the rain and we are out of the storms, and I believe we're at the Panama ponds. I don't know, I googled Panama ponds, and this is what I came up with. So this doesn't look like much of anything, but hopefully there's a pond back here. Alright, well, here is a pond. This doesn't look very promising for fishing. What the F? That is really weird. Ah, sheesh. I didn't expect it to be like, I thought it was, I mean, it is plastic. I didn't expect it to be like squishy. That is really weird. Alright, I'm going to leave that there to weird out the next person. In any event, we found a pond. Yeah. Alright. I mean, we'll take a cast as we walk by here with our fishing gear. I'm assuming that there's a bigger pond back there somewhere. This doesn't look very spectacular, though. Apparently there's a bigger pond up the trail, according to my research. Alright, looks like we're coming up on the second pond. Ah, this looks more like it. The other one was a little swamp. This looks like a giant swamp. Doesn't mean that there's not bass in it, though. Pretty. Pretty. I can't believe that this is the place that has the reputation as being such good bass fishing, though. It's, I don't know, it looks a little bit too weedy. Well, this is fishable. I don't see any fish. I don't have my polarized lenses on either, though. Oh, there's a bass. Alright, bass in here. Alrighty, folks. Well, I just googled Panama ponds, and this is what I came up with. I have no idea if this is actually the Panama ponds that I heard about so much back when I lived in Falconer 6 years ago. Back then, the Panama ponds, wherever they are, had the reputation for being, you know, some of the best bass ponds in the area. I kind of find it hard to believe it was this place. So I'm probably at the wrong place. However, we are going to fish this spot, and there's definitely lots of ponds in the Panama area, looking at the satellite picture. So we'll try it here, and if we don't catch anything, we'll move on. First, I guess we try fishing the small pond. Take for granted the fact that I can just walk right in here, not have to worry about alligators, not have to worry about water moccasins. What I did right here, what I did just then, you know, walking into these bushes here, and I've got a spider on me, that would be a death sentence in Florida. Take it for granted. Alright, something's dead in this pond. Something smells dead for sure. But let's see if we can catch any fish. Alright, well, I might have missed one hit in this stupid little puddle, but it might have just been weeds. I'm not sure. I think I heard a car door, so that means we need to rush over to the big pond and get the good spot. Hey, we got a fish finally. Come here, buddy. Guzzled that worm, didn't you? I think it'll be alright. Not hooked deep, actually. He's hooked weird. There we go. He wasn't hooked in the gut, actually. He's hooked just before the gut, so. Alrighty, buddy. First fish at this swamp thing. See ya. Geez, I wish I got that on film. It's not raining at the moment, but we just had a super close lightning strike, like insanely close. Whew, that scared the crap out of me. On that note, we're gonna get the heck out of here. Alright, now I'm closer to the trees anyway. It's scary because I'm out in the open over there too, holding a fishing rod next to water. And that lightning strike was definitely within a half a mile. So lightning's crashing all around us. We're gonna leave before we get struck. We're gonna get out of here. That lightning strike was a little bit too close for comfort. Sucks too because it's not raining. You can see those clouds over there look rather freaky. Well, it is now noon, the time that Men's Warehouse opens, and I drove over like a ditch thing to park here. I'm going to back to the other side of that ditch before it starts filling up with water. It's already filling up with water, but it's passable. I actually went over that ditch a little bit too hard on the way in. Let's back all the way out of here, because this is getting pretty muddy and nasty back here. I don't want a tree to fall on my car. Adventures with Cray Outdoors. Yeah, that's what we're in now. This line of storms isn't going anywhere. Alright, yeah, back home we go. First we pick up our tuxedo, then we head home. I think I forgot to mention, Panama is also an area of New York State that for some reason is very prone to tornadoes. Panama and Allegheny State Park, like, those are the two places that seem to get a tornado every year. It'd be cool to see a tornado. At the same time, I don't want to be in one. And we might be in one right now. I guess this is more of a hurricane.